Everyone here has seen Toy Story, right? I would assume yes, since this is Pixar Animation Studios. But do you guys remember the first time watching Toy Story? Do you remember how it made you feel inside? Well, I was 7 when I first popped Toy Story into VCR. And of course, immediately I fell in love with the movie. I loved everything about it, the characters, the storyline, the music. But I especially loved the way that it made me feel. I'll never forget that. Toy Story was one of the first Pixar films that captured my heart, but it wouldn't be the last. Over the years, A Bug's Life, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, The Incredibles all succeeded in winning my heart too. Each of them leaving me feeling moved or touched in some way. I was so intrigued, in fact, I decided that this is what I want to do. Somehow, when I get older, I want to make content that stirs up emotions. But how? Since those days, I only became more and more fascinated with visual media. I grew to admire how the things that you watch could have such different and profound effects on a viewer's emotions. And while wielding power over emotions was a big learn to the industry, that wasn't the only thing. I also loved how movies provided their viewers with a chance to briefly escape their reality. Now, as a child growing up in Las Vegas, there wasn't always much to do all the time, so I always loved a good escape from reality. I was 29 years old when I first attended Full Sail University. It was the best decision of my life. Not only did they equip me with all the hardware necessary to create, produce, and direct my own films, they also set the foundation for a great creative director with classes like Introduction to Film and Video, History of Art and Motion Picture Arts, and Fundamentals of Directing. In a nutshell, I graduated June of 2021 with the skills and know-how to direct, produce, and create my own movies from start to finish and anywhere in between. Now that I have my degree in hand, I'm ready to create long-lasting, memorable moments for the next generation. I'm ready to unleash my creative potential onto the world. However, while I found that I do great work on my own, I can do even more amazing work when I collaborate with like-minded imaginations such as those at Pixar. I want to be a part of that team, a part of future films like Toy Story 5, The Incredibles 3, or whatever the next brand new story might be. Throughout my time in school, what I found appealing the most was the creative aspect of digital cinematography. I love being able to bring to life the characters and stories of the imagination. And it's no easy task either, to get other people to see things the exact way that you picture them in your mind. It's like when a book becomes a movie. As a book, everyone may have visualized the content differently, but as a movie, everyone is visualizing exactly what the creator wanted. Imagine if we all could do that. Let's try something. At this point, I'd like the audience to close their eyes and think of their favorite place in the world. Focus on that place and all of its details. The setting, the location, the sounds you might hear. How did that place make you feel inside? Now, turn to your neighbor and explain to them as best you can what this place is. Is it easy to do? Can you even do it? Do the words that you use to describe the place give it justice, or is it a place that you'd have to actually see to believe? What if we could do this though, guys? That's what I want to do for you. How magical would it be if we could accurately and effectively communicate our mind's renditions of events to other people? Imagine if you could turn to the person next to you and show them exactly what's on your mind right now. Please, keep it G-rated, guys. But imagine if you could show them that favorite place that you were thinking of. That's what I do. And while I may not have any superpowers of telepathy to literally reach out with my mind and show a person what I want, I do, however, have the ability to create whatever I need to in order to get an idea across. And by working with me, in turn, so do you. At this time, I'd like all of you to please pull out your phones, take a picture of the following screen. Using the QR code in the picture, you all have been given access to a link with my entire student portfolio, as well as links to my social media accounts. After reviewing my work, please feel free to reach out to me at any time to set up a meeting or a consultation. And remember, with great power comes great responsibility.